Thank you. Let me go to my description. I'm pretty sure. Alright, this needs to go down. I hate when this does this. Okay, we're all set. Let's see if we get anybody in today. It's only donation reading. Hey, Ari.
Did I get the good finish?
Yeah. I'm on live, Carissa.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. I wonder why I can't see it right here. I see your hay over here, but I don't see it right there. I know Ari commented, which is interesting because I don't see her message come up with my thing.
been doubling it out already.
No. I thought
we thought they would.
No, I know. I thought.
Right. Okay. And then why you keep barking?
God. Hey, Anna. What's going on? I'm doing okay, trying to get some tarot card readings done for today. How are you? Who is this? Oh. Oh, called Awake with My Daughter. That's fun. That was hot. You guys see this at the VMAs, Miss Tyler, her outfit? If you can see her outfit, I think this was horrible. if I were to do YouTube, Instagram, or whatnot, or like TikTok, it would literally be like award season outfits and what I think about them. It's so cold in here. No, it was not cute at all. I feel like it was a flop. There was so many other things you could have wore. You sent Cash App? Let's go into Cash App. I might not be logged into my. You know what happens? Oh yeah, I just got you. All right, Miss Ma'am. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? I hit my camera. My phone is like in the camera. What are your questions, Miss Anna? Look how empty it is. You see, this is one reason why sometimes I don't like doing free readings all the time, because I feel like when it's time to be like, okay, like we're gonna do paid readings, no one shows up. I'm just like, I get that, like, it's not for free, but at the same time, it's only $5. I'd like to know about my job. I'd like to know about my job. Like, how are things going for me? How are things going for Miss Anna Banana Spirit? Her job. How are things going? Has there been some tension, Anna? How are things going for Anna? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It feels like it. I feel like you have to defend yourself. I don't think you're gonna have to do this for very long. Like, was about to suspend me. Yeah, no, I don't feel like you're gonna do this for very long. I feel like something here is getting balanced out. So I don't know if like someone said something about you or like someone lied on you or something like that. But I don't feel like it's like it seems like someone lied. That's just what I feel. Like someone lied, or like the way that you were perceived was a lie, because the temperance and the judgment is like something's balancing out here, and it's almost like it's right. Like it has to almost be this way, because it's like I don't know if like they were picking on you and that happened, or like just something like that along those lines. But you have the Six of Wands here. I see that you're a Victory and the Empress. So yeah, I feel like nothing will happen to you. I think this is just like a temporary just tension here, because that's just kind of how it is. You have the Five Pentacles, so try not to feel like the situation isn't going to rectify itself. It will. I just feel like whoever orchestrated this tension on you, it's almost just like it was just to get you, but like I don't feel like it's sticking. Like it's like they can't get you. Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Let me know. Yeah, she didn't suspend me. Yeah, I was like, I that's why I'm like, I think it's like someone lied on you. I don't think like it's actual, like it's like almost like maybe she's lying on you, or she's lying to heighten the situation. But I just don't see. I see it. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it evens itself out. Yeah, I haven't any done. Yeah, I think like it's just like someone's kind of get you, but I feel like it's gonna balance itself out like karmically. Like they're gonna come to you and they're gonna be like, yeah, no, I don't understand why. Hey Anna, can you like this? Can you guys like this video for me, please? I don't understand why that they are feeling this way, or like why this person feels in this sort. Let's see. Add oracle card on the situation, spirit. Any advice? Creativity. Yeah, I just keep going. Just keep doing yourself. Like, just have respect for yourself. Know that you don't have to. It's almost just like you already know yourself. Don't pay attention to this person. I think they're just trying to get you. Honestly, I don't think. I just. It doesn't seem like honest. It feels like someone's trying to like get you. No, I don't think you're gonna get fired. I think it's just gonna backfire on that person. It's gonna show like maybe like them just trying to get you, honestly. Trying to figure out a way to do that. All right, Miss Ma'am. Your second question, and then you have one more. If you ask your second question, Anna. Oh, there it goes. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. Would I get to my goal weight by December? Well, Anna Banana. Oh, you do not want to do that one? Guys, make sure you're liking this video. Thank you so much for being here. What's your second question, Anna? Will I be able to get my surgery in Florida with Dr. Earl next year? Will Anna be able to get her? Will Anna be able to get her surgery in Florida next year? Will Anna be getting her surgery next year? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's gonna be earlier. Like, I don't think it's gonna be as late as you think it is. Like, I feel like, yeah, you will get the surgery. I just think it's gonna be a little earlier than what you think it's gonna be. Like, why is the Knight of Swords in reverse? Yeah, no, like, you're definitely gonna get it done, 100%. And it just might be earlier, and it might go faster with the star here than what you think. Um, yeah, no, you're definitely gonna get it done. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. I just feel like the thing is, you might have to. Yeah, no, like I can see that here, the Eight of Pentacles. You might have to do a little bit more work than what you want to, and that might be slowing down. But it's like almost like something happens where you slow down, but it's like you also make money at the same time. Like you, I see it really happening. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I don't see you really waiting on this. I think you just, it's like you get the you get the pentacles, you get the pentacles, you get the money, and then you go, and then you have the Seven of Cups. Like you have options. So you might be coming into some money. Like you just might like get like, I don't know, maybe your income taxes or something like that, or just like money. You might just get an influx of money. You're like, oh, I have more money than I thought. I can move forward on this quicker than I thought, and it just might happen a lot quicker. Thank you, altruistic. Yeah, the Magician in reverse though. So just like try not to move too quick, but I do see it's like this happens fairly fast. Thank you, Hunbun. All right, you have one more question, Miss Anna Banana. Oh, let me get some cards on this. Oracle cards for you on Anna's question about will she be able to get her surgery, Spirit? Any advice for Anna on this surgery she wants to get? So you got reflection and compassion. So yeah, try to like ease your way to this because I feel like okay, so that might also be something I get. So when you go to the surgery, try not to be too hard on yourself because I feel like when you go there, you're gonna want a lot done and they're gonna be like, you don't need that much done. So try to like really look at what you want and like almost like balance it out. Like, okay, do I need this? Do I need getting this done? This is why you might get it done quicker because it's like you don't think you need what you need to get done. But like when you go there, they're gonna be like, oh, you don't need that. You know what I mean? You just need this and that and that. And then that's how you move forward. So just try to have compassion for yourself through this process. Know like it's not an easy process to go through, but like, you know, you want to do it and you're gonna get it done. All right, last question, Miss Anna, and then we're moving on to altruistic. And Miss Altruistic, if you could please like this video to help it get circulated. Okay, I'd like to know how is Christopher feeling. Thank you so much, Sugar. Feeling towards me today. How is Christopher feeling? And guys, please like this video for me so we can get other people knowing that I'm here. And it's $5 for 2 questions, guys. That's a steal. Let me tell you. Some of these readers, I have a story. Guys, write in the comments. Let me know if you guys want to hear a story about tarot card readers on YouTube, because I got to tell you guys some wild stuff. Like, it's really crazy that what happened to me, and which is why I want to tell you guys. Let me know. How is Christopher feelings towards me today? How is Christopher feeling towards Anna Banana Spirit today? How is Christopher feeling towards Anna today? How is Christopher feeling towards Anna today? Ooh, Jesus. I tell you, these cards are flying out. Today, he feels really good about you. He's contemplating on reaching out. I don't see him doing it. I think he's really like holding off. You okay? Yeah. I think he's really holding off right now. I think he's looking at his options with the 7 of Cups, trying to see where he best fits. Where just what he wants to do moving forward. But I do get the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. So he might be also talking to someone who is knowledgeable, especially with that owl here, about your situation. He may be talking to someone about this, about you too, and trying to get some information about if he should reach out, on how he should reach out. Yeah, I think this person is helping him make a decision with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse on if he should reach out or not. I think they're really discussing this for you. You also have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so they're really making that decision on if he should reach out to you. And they really thinks highly of you right now. He's really enamored, honestly. But with the Ace of Cups, I don't see him in the Chariot in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse. I just don't see him making the moves to you just yet. But with this Page of Pentacles, you see how like it's like these steps. I feel like he thinks that there's steps that he has to get up to first before he can reach that top, that pentacle up there. There's just things he has to do before he does that, and I think this person is giving him the information. Like, yeah, like you can move forward, but with the 3 of Wands, like you have to really like look at what you want for yourself and what you need for yourself before you move forward in things. Because with the 5 of Swords in the back right here, I just feel like he's still in this contemplation mode of like, is this the right decision for me? And I think like, you know, maybe he has other people also talking to him saying that you know, this didn't work out well, but the person who he's talking to now is very wise. And they're saying, you know, if this is who you want, Ace of Pentacles, like go after it. That's your diamond. You know what I mean? Go after that. It's just that there's just things that they have to take, steps that they have to take before they actually do that. But I have the Star and the High Priestess, so they're trying to find some clarity in moving forward here. I just think they're like off their rocker, which is they'll get back to it on time. But I do see them wanting to reach out to you and talk to you and tell you how they feel. Okay, Miss Anna, we're gonna get some oracle cards, and then we're moving forward to altruistic ascension. Thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure you're liking the video. You hear the ice cream truck outside. Tempting. Yeah, indecision. Look, yeah, he's not decisive in leadership. Oh my God, talk about synchronicity. So yeah, no, he's definitely getting guided by by someone who is definitely wise. Like, hey, this is, you know, what should you do? Because he is very indecisive. So no, like he is indecisive right now, but he is getting the leadership he needs. He's getting the advice he needs on how to move forward with you. And just know it's coming. Like, that's a synchronicity. Look, you might want to start a friendship with you. That's a synchronicity on itself, girl. The cards don't lie. Let me tell you, friend. The synchronicities is going synchronicity. The confirmations are going confirmation. Yeah, no, he's definitely making the strides to see if he can communicate with you again and not mess things up like they did in the past. All right. But we're moving forward to altruistic. Thank you so much, Anna, for donating. Who is number one? And guys, if you would like a reading, feel free to donate. I miss you so much. Oh, I understand. Who is the random account on Instagram that started following me? I have a private account with a really difficult username. The only person that can find me is those who try and search. Okay, let's see. Who is this random account? No problem, hun bun. Love you too, hun. Who is this random account that's stalking altruistic? Who is this random account that's following altruistic, I should say. Following altruistic. Who is this random account that's following? I don't think you know this person. I think this person, yeah, I just think this is a random person. I don't think this is, yeah, I don't think this is a person you know at all. I just think this is a random person who's seen your account and was just like, oh my God, she's beautiful with the Six of Pentacles. Like this person is beautiful. They want to follow them. They want to get in contact with you. I don't see them moving forward. I don't see them talking to you. I don't see them even thinking like this is a good idea. I just think they just are like they just like your page. That's just it. Like I don't really see anything any deeper than that. Let's see. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I don't see this as anyone who knows you. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I just think this is like a random person who may have just popped up on their friends or their Instagram, and then they decided to like just follow you. I don't think like I think they just wanted to follow you. Like I really don't see like anything serious with the Empress in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Four of Swords. It's like they just probably just want like friends. And so like this is just how they do it. I really don't see anything like I feel like they just want this whoever this account is owning this account, they just kind of want friends. With the Four of Wands, they want newness. Just a real random. Yeah, it's just a real random person. Real life random person. Yeah, I just don't, especially the Four of Cups, I don't even see them wanting to interact with you. I just think, they see you and they're like, oh, okay. They'll add you, they may look at your story, but I don't think it's someone you know. I just think it's like you said, a real random person. I'm not gonna put Oracle on that because why would we? But we're going to do, how is Jay feeling about me? How is Jay feeling about altruistic? How is Jay spirit? How is Jay feeling about altruistic? How is Jay? No contact, okay. Is this a romantic connection, altruistic? How is Jay feeling about altruistic? Yeah. How is Jay feeling about altruistic? It was, okay. I feel like what they would like to do is come and make up with you. Will they actually do that? No, I don't see that. And I think it's because they don't see this as a wish fulfillment. They don't know if this is something like that will actually bring them happiness. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, like they just don't see it growing. They don't see it moving with the Chariot in reverse. And so they would like to balance that out. But it's like a part of them does want to reach out to you. But it's just like if they do, it wouldn't be over like, because they want to talk to you. I don't know if you guys were ever intimate, but it's like ulterior motives. Yeah, I feel like they know, like it's almost just like they know it would be a lot of work to do this, a lot of hard work to get back in your good graces. Yeah, it would be a lot of work to get back into your good graces. And I don't see this person really trying to see things differently here. It's almost just like I don't know. It feels like party right now. Yeah, it feels like um they're just like, yeah, and I was gonna say that like they're just the type of person who they don't necessarily love like being in a committed anything. Like they don't necessarily, that's not really their cup of tea. The Wheel of Fortune reverse, yeah, it's almost just like they're what you want versus what they want, it just doesn't line up at the end of the day. And they would like to reach out to you, and I think that's something ultimately they want, but they want it for like lustful reasons. I don't see them wanting it for what's it called, for like, yeah, like the Three of Pentacles. It's like they would like to cooperate, but I feel like this is also like, I got the Three of Cups too, like just fun. Like I just think they want fun. They don't really want anything serious here. Yeah, Nine of Wands, Two of Cups in reverse, and the Star in reverse. Yeah, I just don't. It's like they would try, but ultimately they just don't see it happening. Like they just wouldn't see this coming together. So I mean, that's how they're feeling. I think they like you. I'm not saying that they don't like you. Yeah, I just think that where they're at right now is like fun, go with the flow, nothing serious, like, you know what I mean? It and not really like willing to cooperate. Like they want to cooperate, they would like to fix things, but they know it would just be like a lot of work. And I don't think they're up for that. And I don't think they even think it's a good idea because it just seems like it's a lot of work, so they're staying away. So they're gonna balance themselves out before they even think about touching or talking to you. I'm gonna give you some what's it called on this. No. Yeah, no, I understand. Let's see. What should altruistic advice spirit on this connection with Jay? Manifestation advice spirit for this with Jay spirit. Journey. Yeah, so and connectivity. I feel like your advice here is that you're manifesting someone just better. You're manifesting someone better. And with journey, I feel like this is going to be a little while before you find exactly what you need. I can put that in the camera properly. But it's exactly what you need here. But like with connectivity, I feel like you know who you connect with and who really wants something. I'm gonna manifest a partner more or less ready for me, like more for you. But I feel like kind of you can get that feeling of when you already kind of know if someone wants to be here long term or short term. So it's just like, please pay attention to that. I don't know why I want to say please pay attention to that, but pay attention to that because I feel like this person had inklings of they weren't ready for something serious, and maybe like that's kind of why they left. Like they just weren't ready for something serious. Okay. How is O feeling about you? No contact, past connection. How is O feeling about altruistic spirit? O. How is O feeling about altruistic? Interesting. So this is completely opposite. How is O feeling about altruistic? O feeling about altruistic. Okay. This is literally the complete opposite. So this person really likes you. They would like to, I think they're going to reach out to you soon, honestly. They might reach out to you sooner than later. I feel like they're trying to figure out like what they want with the six of cups here. I think like no, that's six, the 7 of cups in reverse. I think they've like made a decision on trying to reach out to you. I see that happening. I don't see it happening very quickly. I think they're still trying to wrap their head around the idea of reaching out to you. Thank you guys for liking. But you have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I think they're still trying to wrap their head around this idea of reaching out to you. But they do have love for you. They do care about you a lot. And I think that's it's really someone they see you as someone they really respect. And they would like to restart things with you. The Queen of Swords, though, I feel like if they do, I don't know if you're gonna like cut their head off. Like, I don't know if that's like a thing, like where you're very like cutthroat or very blunt. But I feel like they feel that way about you sometimes, that they're blunt and they don't know if they have the courage to deal with the aftermath of kind of what happened. But yeah, you have the Four of Wands and the Magician in reverse. I feel like they would like something serious, but they don't know how to like bring it together just yet. So I mean, I would give this. I mean, take that with a grain of salt. However you feel, how this person will come into your place. The King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I think there's just like they're going through a lot of work, but they would like something with you. I think when they're at their peak, yeah, the Hierophant, yeah, when they're ready, they're gonna come in and talk to you. Like, you are definitely on their mind. You're like, when things get better, I'm gonna come in and make things right. I just don't think they feel comfortable doing that, considering I heard their financial situation or their situation period. So I mean, it's up to you on how long you if you want to wait for this person. I wouldn't suggest waiting, but I do see them feeling like as soon as I'm ready, I'm calling that person up. I'm going to talk to that person. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, my dog is a jealous doggy. Let's see. Any advice for altruistic on this connection with O? Love. Look at that. Yeah, this person likes you. They love you. They really do like you. Any advice on this person? I really feel like this person's going to want to come challenges. So yeah, they're overcoming challenges right now. Like what I say. Look at, sometimes I'm too good for my own self. Like, I should do more oracle readings. Because like, look. Oh my God. Yeah, they're overcoming some challenges. They're definitely overcoming challenges within inside themselves so they can come towards you. But it's obstacles they have to get through. Anything else? Look, as soon as they're ready, they're coming to you. As soon as they're ready, they're just getting through stuff on themselves, right? But as soon as they're ready, they coming straight to you. I don't see them. I don't see it taking very long for that to happen. I just think they're indecisive. You have indecision. So I think right now they're trying to just figure out what to do. But as soon as they're ready, they're coming towards you. All right, Miss Ma'am. Aw, I miss him. I understand. Thank you so much. I appreciate your donation. Yeah, of course. You can donate as much as you would like. Of course. I don't think anyone else has donated. Unless someone randomly donated while I was in the, what's it called? Yeah, I'll be on live in 10 minutes. I'm staying on live until like 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead, girl. I'm here. If anybody else would like a reading, let me know. I'm starving. Yes, she will. Hey, God. Hey, Diamond. How are you? Thank you for liking. If you want, feel free to post your question, Miss Diamond. There's really not that many. You say, hey, everyone. It's only us. It's only us two. It's donation only today. See, because I want to get like vegetables, you know what I mean? You can't get that in that fridge. I want to get more stuff. You can't put that in that fridge. It's quite literally what it is. Pray. Pebbles, go lie down somewhere. Purse is on 10 today. Well, after you have like maybe like an hour or two more of work, and then you get to chill out. So you got an hour or two more of work, and then you get to chill out.
I can't. I have to go back to work.
What time do you have work?
4.
Oh. Is that why you said I didn't think you had work because you said you weren't going anywhere today?
Yeah, like now. Why? I have no schedule the weekend.
Okay, Miss Diamond. Hey, girl. Hey, what's going on? Hope you have a good day at work, Miss Diamond. And I thank everyone who has liked the live. See ya, Humban. Yeah, it's quiet today. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to make sure to keep this one up because I was actually just about to go through everything and delete them. So thank you for letting me know. I'll make sure to let you know the timestamp. We're at 1 hour and 6 minutes right now. So if you want to write that down anywhere. And thank you so much again, Altruistic, for donating. I really appreciate everyone. Oof. And I got weird vibes. Also got territorial vibes. Interesting. I'm sorry, that sounds a little scary. Thank you, Marissa. I appreciate you. My sister's the best, guys. Look what she just brought me. This is a very Spanish breakfast right now. Okay. Ooh.
What?
Give me 1 second. Huh? Yeah. I'll just. No, I got it. Go ahead. Yeah. You can do it. What are you doing? Rolling?
Well, not rolling. Packing and going. So.
Okay, go ahead. You do it. Pebbles.
Do you want to know?
Oh, yes. Just put it in that bowl. Oh my God, Erica. And I was just saying, I think that's Erica. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. But no, I didn't do it just yet. I just left and came back. I literally was like, I feel like those hearts are Erica, but I'm not sure. How does Steve, my last boss, how does Steve feel about altruistic? Oh my God, no, you're fine. You're okay. How does Steve feel about altruistic spirit? How does Steve feel about altruistic? How does Steve feel about altruistic? You're right that he's defensive towards you, or a little like territorial. I think he just really likes your work ethic, honestly. Like I think like he really sees like you're someone who needs more confidence or needs to put in more confidence or something like that, or like needs to give more of your like just needs to say what you want more. And so I feel like he's like I'll just be that person, you know what I mean? I'll tell people things, or like if they have a problem, I'm gonna situate it. Like it's with the Justice card and the Ace of Swords. I feel like he's really ready to, especially like with anyone who's around you, just like tell people like what it is, like and like not hold back. Like if someone is bothering you or like this, he feels like something is happening towards you. It's like no holding back. Like he's just gonna say how he feels. When it comes to you, but I think he just admires you and your work ethic. Yeah, I feel like you're someone who's a problem solver, and I think he likes that about you. I think that it's very interesting. Yeah, I just think he really admires your work ethic. That's what I'm getting. I think he really he thinks that you're just a good asset. You were a good asset to have around. I also feel like he was maybe like a hard ass, so I don't know if like he was a little annoying sometimes, or just like very stop Pebbles. He was annoying sometimes, or just very like picky with how he said certain things. But I feel like with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, like it's like you may have been like a little bit all over the place, and not grounded in what he said. But I do see like it's like even though he was all over the place, you understood him. You kind of got what he's giving, and not like it's not. I don't want you to feel like he was like preying on you. It was more like he just admires you. Yeah, the King of Wands. I don't think he's like he just admires you. That's just what it is. He admires your strength. He admires your passion. He just admires you. So that's why it may feel weird, but it's just admiration. I think he's the type of boss like who sticks up for you behind closed doors. Like he's really telling people like she's just such a great worker. This person is doing well. Yeah. If anyone had any problems, he was probably the first person to speak up for you. But like I just don't think he gives off that energy at first either. I don't think that's like the energy he gives out. Let's see. Anything? Would you like to say altruistic spirit? Yeah, this person was really sad to see you leave. Yeah, they were just upset that you left. Because I get sadness, turmoil, and inner harmony. I think they like, ultimately they knew you had to go, but I think they just were sad. They were going through it. They're sad to see you leave. If you got territorial vibes, it's because they just admire you, but they really admire like what you have going on, how you do things. All right, Miss Altruistic, your second question, please. It's like I might just sneak a bite of my food while that's happening. He laid you off. It might not have been his decision. Because there's a lot of sadness there and turmoil. I don't feel like that was his decision. How does Roy feel about me? Who is Roy? Is that like someone else who's like your significant other, or? All right, Leandra, I got you. There was a guy who used to work with me, Rory. If you don't mind me asking, Miss Altruistic, who is Rory to you? And then Leandra, you can go right after Altruistic. She has, I think, one more question. How does Rory feel about altruistic spirit? Did you guys end on good terms? Like, or not like good terms, but did you guys, was it like an amicable decision? Altruistic, if you're still here. Well, only reason I say that is because it's almost like they feel like they've leveled up since the last time they talked to you. And that's why I'm like, I don't know if you told them something about themselves or like it's like, I don't know if you highlighted something that they do, but they leveled up. They were like, I'm no longer this person. I'm different. I'm a different person now. How they feel about you is that like you were definitely in a moment where they were toxic and they didn't know how to handle what they said to you. It's talking about like talking. I don't know if they said something to you or how they would talk to you, but I feel like however it was very like just very not the best how they spoke. But with the Magician in reverse, I feel like they don't think they can make anything of this situation. And the Devil card in reverse, I feel like they're letting go of ties with this. Immature, yeah. And they're just growing. Like they're just like, I'm growing. And how they feel about you is that they just want, if anything, they just want you to know they're different. They're just different. I'm like, I don't know if this was amicable. Like, you guys both were just like, okay, like, we're not doing this. And you just move forward. Because I feel like with the High Priestess, I feel like this person is, like, more in tune with themselves and their own understanding. How they feel about you, I don't think they have any negative feelings towards you. Yeah, they have any negative feelings towards you. I just think they, like, understand why things had to happen the way they did. But they don't see, like, yeah, it was an amicable split. Yeah, so I was like, I feel like it was like you both were like, all right, we can't do this. Like, this is just not for us. But I just feel like they're different now. Like, whatever you said to them, whatever you said about them, they've seen that and they're different. They've changed. Go lie down. Go down. They've changed because of it. They're different people now. Yeah, justice card. Yeah, whatever you said to them, however that situation happened, it really changed them. That your relationship, you got your interaction really changed them for the better. And all they want me to like tell you about them is like you just were a big change in their life. Like you highlighted a lot of problems that they had. I don't think that they knew that they had. Like this could be emotional problems where they thought they were emotionally vulnerable or emotionally intelligent. And I think you letting them know like, hey, you're not. That's not what it is. Like you don't know how to be open to certain things. Yeah. Maybe you were stressing, like maybe you should just be alone and handle things on your own. So maybe this can come back together because it's just not working. Wow, that all these cards just fell. Okay. But yeah, I see them like they like you. They like you. I don't think they're like in love with you. I don't think they would want to start anything up with you again. But they just see you as like someone who really changed their mind and allowed them to grow and made them grow into someone else. With the star in the back of the deck, like made them grow into who they are now. But I do see a big difference from who they were in the past versus who they are now. Let's get some cards on this connection spirit with Rory. I have confusion. Yeah, there was a lot of confusion that this person had in their life, frustration. Let's see. relaxation. Yeah. So yeah, this person, I don't think they're really looking into the relationship. I think they're really relaxing right now off of like relationships, but I do see confusion and frustration. The fact that they're even the same colors, I feel like they went through a period of this, like frustrating and getting confused on like why they're not enjoying themselves or why they don't have like significant others. And I think they're finally at the point where they're like, okay, I understand, and now I can relax. You know what I mean? Now I can chill out. So I mean, my advice to you, let me get an advice card on the situation, Spirit. Yeah, no, I feel like you're better without it. With the wealth card, I feel like you're better on your own without this connection. I feel like it was like whatever happened here, it really changed maybe the both of you guys on how you date different and how you're dating and who you're with. And I think like once you feel someone who acts this way, you're kind of like, all right, I'm good. Like, let's close this. This is finished. Okay, and then your last question, and then Miss Leandra, feel free to post your question. Okay. Hmm. He's typically in LA, but he's back in my hood. I'm confused by his actions. How is Peter feeling about altruistic? How is Peter feeling about altruistic currently? He feels great. I don't think he like. Yeah, I don't think he has a problem with you. I don't. He might not have the time. He might not have the time to come by. I think he has to leave quickly. Yeah, I think like whatever he's in town for, yeah, he has no problems with you. Peter has no problems with you. I think this hurts him that he can't like come see you. Though with the Three of Swords here and the Hierophant in reverse, yeah, I don't think he likes that he can't come see you. He can't talk to you. I think he just like, I think he's doing other things and he just can't come to you. I don't see any bad things here. You have the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups. I think he's like out doing other stuff, you know, talking, chatting, maybe like like flirting with other girls. And that maybe could be he could be in a relationship with someone where like if he were to come to you, he kind of has to ask or like, you know, he's just not in that position right now. Because I do have the Four of Wands, but I feel like he might not be there for long with the Eight of Cups, which is why he's like, I don't really have time to really like do anything. But you also have the Wheel of Fortune, so I think something's really good that's happening in his life right now. That he just can't even share with you with the Three of Swords and the Hierophant in reverse. I just don't see him being as he just can't like, and I don't want to say that rude, like he just can't. You know what I mean? He can't hang out right now. But I think like him not answering you is like kind of bothering him. I'm staring at that. Like I don't think he wants to not answer you. I think he just feels bad. Because I think if he does answer you, he's gonna want to end up coming over. But the Seven of Cups, I feel like he has a lot to do. He has a lot to do, a lot to take care of. He might also have someone else too in his life that who's with him or like something that's going on where he can't just like come over or go out for drinks. He might have to like talk to someone. Yeah, but he definitely. No, Gemini Gypsy, I'm only doing paid readings today. I'm sorry. Tomorrow I might be doing free readings. But yeah, no, I feel like he does really like you. But with the Nine of Wands here, He's like, he would like, it's like, I want to come see her, but I just can't right now. I want to go do this, but like, I really can't. I think that like, it really just, it doesn't sit right with him. But I think if he like starts talking to you, he's going to want to come see you more, and he knows he can't. So he's like, I just kind of have to stay away from right now. Okay. Yeah. 4 of Cups. Like he's like, going to keep telling me the same thing over and over again. Any advice for Miss Altruistic on her friend Peter? Altruistic on her friend Peter. Advice for Altruistic. Yeah, look, accomplishment came out. So yeah, he's doing something, hun bun. He's out getting something. He can't. He don't got the time. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think he has the time to sit and talk and chat. He is really doing other stuff. Anything else for Altruistic? Yeah, look, he is sad. Look, I swear the cards love to back me up. Yeah, he's not happy that he can't be there. Like, and this is really killing him. You have indecision here too. It's really killing him because like I think he would like, he can't, he doesn't even want to tell you that because he knows he would have to. Then he doesn't, like, it's like wanting. So I'll never forget, like, if I'm in, when I would live like an hour away from from my mom's house. Like now I live at my mom's house, but I lived like an hour away. And even though it was an hour away, sometimes my friends would text me who saw my location, saw me in Jersey. I wouldn't answer them back because I knew as soon as I did, I would want to go to their houses. And I'd be like, okay, let me do 30 minutes with them. And then next thing, 30 minutes would be 2 hours, and I got other things to do. So I just don't, it's not that he doesn't want to answer you back and tell you that. I just think like he's trying his best not to go other places. You will get a text back. It just won't be right now. But no, it's like he's just doing stuff with his journey. He's moving stuff on his journey. Okay, humbun. We are done. Moving on to Miss Leandra. Thank you so much for donating Altruistic. It is a pleasure. But moving on to Leandra. You posted your question. Thank you so much. Let's see. I hope that helped, Altruistic. All right, how does Melvin feel about Leandra's spirit after their date? And guys, whoever is new here, please like the video. I appreciate you and everyone who stops by. How does Leandra feel about, or not Leandra, how does Melvin feel about the date with him and Leandra's spirit? How does Melvin feel about the date about him and Leandra? How does Melvin feel, spirit, about their date? How does Melvin feel about the date with him and Leandra? Ooh. Can you hear the bells? I don't know why. Can you hear the bells? That's so funny. That's so funny. How does he feel about Leandra after their date? 8 of Swords. How does Melvin feel about him? How does Melvin feel about Leandra? The World card, the Moon. How does Melvin feel about Leandra? Queen of Wands, 7 of Wands. Okay, so he feels really good about the date. I don't know if he texted you afterwards, but I feel like he really had a good time. With the 8 of Swords in reverse, I think he's really seeing, I don't know if you guys know each other. Yeah, no, I don't know if you guys know each other before, but I feel like he is like releasing a lot of like things he thought about you, and I think he really was able to get to know you more after your date. Like it's almost just like I feel like he's just starting to see like, okay, this person could fit into my life. Like this person can actually be a part of me. So I think they want to explore that. I think with the 7 of Wands though, I think they're still trying to figure out like how to maneuver through this. No problem, Altruistic. I feel like they're trying to figure out how to maneuver through this. I think altruistic's a little behind in the chat or in the video. But with the moon card, what you don't see is that they're actually trying to decide how to make an inspired look or take towards you. Yeah, how to take. My internet's all messed up. I'm so sorry. It's okay. Yeah, they're really trying to see how to take the steps towards you. With the star here, they feel like this is a good match. Like they really feel like you are a good match for them. Yeah, the death card. I think they want to start something new with you. Like this is such a great death card. It's almost just like happiness. Like they really feel like they want to start something with you. We dated in the past and I ended things. Yeah. I think like that's where their reservation is here because they don't want things to happen the way it did in the past. Guys, anyone new, please like the reading. But I just feel with the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Cups, they just really want to let go of the past and move forward. Yeah, the King of Cups, they want to be open to this again. So, I mean, that's really exciting. All right, your next question, Leandra. And guys, if you have a question, feel free to donate for a reading. It is $5 for 2 questions, and then $10 for 3 questions and oracles at the end. Those are always fun. Can you hear the bells? Can you hear the bells? Why? Where's that song from? Can you hear the bells? I'm like thinking. What's headed towards me? Ooh. Just in general, hun? Got it. What's coming towards Leandra, Spirit? What's coming towards Leandra? Ooh, 8 of Swords. What's coming towards Leandra? What's coming towards Leandra? Okay, you got some options. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Ooh, okay. So you have some options, hon. You got some options coming towards you. Look at you go. You got a lot of things. This could be like love, fun, going out, enjoying yourself, money, new investments, new opportunities. I feel like that's a lot coming towards you in the next like 6 months. I heard instantly. And this is going to have you be in a power play, like a power move, like feeling like you are a boss, like you can move in a way like, yeah, maybe like your money is right and you're taking care of business on the side. And then like you go home, your house is right. You're ordering like a new couch set or new TV and you're like doing repairs or renovations. It's like, then that's moving, everything's moving forward there. And then your money's coming in. So it's like, oh, I have extra money to do this, that, and the third for holidays. You know what I mean? And then it's like not only that, but your personal life is going to start to pick up. So it's just like you're seeing this guy, you're getting to know them, you're getting taken out. It's just like a lot is happening. And I feel like there's going to be a part of you that's going to want to like hide a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But like Spirit with the 7 of Pentacles here, it's just like, I feel like your growth is going to be short, but it's going to grow. It's just like you kind of have to. With the 8 of Swords, it's like you kind of have to see like you might not be seeing things moving. You might see this as stressful, but I feel like Spirit just like it's not stressful. Like this is what it means like when you're actually moving in your purpose, when you're actually moving in your what you're supposed to be doing on this earth. It feels sometimes like you're doing so much, but honestly, when you sit back and you look at everything, you're gonna see like this is what you're meant to do. Like you just feel you're gonna like it's like almost like a good stress. Like, you know, I like, yeah, like it's stressful to get new cabinetry, right? But like you're getting new cabinetry, right? Like, you know what I mean? It's stressful to renovate a kitchen, but like you're getting your kitchen renovated at the end of the day. Not many people can do that. It's like stressful to get a new car sometimes, but you're buying a brand new car. Like, and I feel like it's gonna be like that, like where it's like you're gonna feel like you're trapped, like you're doing so much, but it's just like, but all these blessings are coming towards you, and it's just like try to stay in this passionate energy, and don't think like, things aren't going to work out for you, because it is, because you have so much, like the 7 of Cups, you have so many like different avenues coming towards you, and this is to help your foundation with the Hierophant here. I promise you, like it feels like it's going to be a lot, but it's like it's so healing and good for your livelihood, for you to move forward, that like although it feels like a lot, like it's gonna bring you a lot of blessings. So I'm excited for you, Leandra, over the next 6 months. And you know what makes sense? I don't know if you're Aquarius or a Pisces, but it's the eclipse is coming up soon, and eclipse lasts for 6 months. So this probably has something to do with the eclipse season. I also have the Knight of Wands and the 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have like a lot of inspired opportunities. I have Pisces in my chart. Yeah, I'm like that. It's Pisces, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Pisces, Capricorn, and Aquarius. That has a lot going on in the next eclipse. But it says with the 9 of Wands, you're going to be taking a lot of inspired steps forward. So that's what's coming towards you. A lot of abundance, a lot of opportunities, where it's going to be up to you to make the final decisions. All right, Miss Ma'am, thank you so much for donating. Do we have anybody else ready for action? Thank you so much. I hate these. Stop. No problem, sugar. And guys, if you like a tarot card reading, feel free to donate. I am still taking donations until 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, 4:35 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I will be here hanging out. And if we don't have anybody who is donating or talking, or did I tell you guys what happened? Okay. While we're waiting for donations, I can tell you guys I have 4 people in here. And I think this is what's going to really spark me to really like post on my page. Not only that, but inform you guys about the dangers of psychic tarot card readers on these channels. Like when you're coming here, when you're doing these, when we're doing this, like for you, I don't want anybody to think that I don't know what I'm doing. And I say that very humbling. So recently I've been on live, and I'm not afraid to say this lady's name. Her name is Jamaican Scorpio Tarot. That's her name. She comes on live. She's a Caribbean woman. I think she's Jamaican. She's a very lovely lady. I have no problems with her. I have no qualms. I do not start problems. I do not start qualms with people. That's not the reason for this message. The reason for this message, and why I'm saying this story, is because please be careful who you donate to, who you're donating your money to, because you never know what snakes are in the grass. So the reason I say that is because I donated $10 for a reading. I'm not shy to say I take tarot card readings myself. I donate for tarot card readings. I have no problem with donating my own money to get a reading. I go under a pseudonym. When I was donating my money to this person, this specific tarot card reader, she, you know how I have in my section, all my sections, you guys know how much everything costs. You know, there's a disclaimer. I give refunds back because sometimes I only give refunds back if I don't give you your reading. If I'm not going to give you a reading, you're getting your refund. But if you got your reading, I don't give refunds back. But I do tell you, here is, how much it cost. I give you disclaimers. I give you all the information. Now, this specific tarot card readers, now listen, this specific tarot card reader had no information, nothing. In her comments, in her section, it says, send a donation for a reading. And that's what I did. I sent $10 because I'm like, I've gotten a reading from her before. I've sent $10 beforehand. That's fine. And that's what I did. I sent $10. And it was late at night. I just wanted a quick reading on the situation I was going through. And when I sent this money to this certain reading, remember Jamaican Scorpio Tarot, because if you guys go to her, I want you guys to be aware her name is Jamaican Scorpio Tarot. When I sent her the $10 to do my reading, it, like I said, there's nothing in her comment section. You see how I have stuff pinned. I have things in my description. I have things in my title on how much you need to donate, where you need to donate to, and how many questions you get. When I sent her the $10, she immediately told me, "Oh, thank you for sending, money for a reading. I only do readings for $20 and up, and it's $10, so you have to send more." And I immediately was like, "Oh, I didn't know, because how am I supposed to know? You don't have any information put on anywhere." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I apologize to her." I said, "Can you please send me back my money, because I don't see the need for me to spend $20 on a reader, or just on YouTube. Like, I have my select readers who I have spent thousands of dollars on, because when you know a reader's or a good witch person or like a spiritual person is good, spending money on them is not hard. That's okay. Like, I have no problem with putting that money up for a decent reader. But if I'm not connected to you in that way, I'm not going to spend any more than what I need to. So I did not feel comfortable with sending this woman more money, and I'm happy I didn't, because I feel like it would have wasted my time. I sent her. She said that. And I asked her for my refund. I was just really funny. I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. If I could just you can send me the refund back." And that was it. And for whatever reason, there was a part of me who was just like, record this interaction, because I have a feeling that this specific tarot card reader isn't going to give me my money back. And that's exactly what happened. She said, "No, I don't do refunds. I'm sorry. There's nothing, I don't do refunds at all. But I remember you. I remember who you are. I remember what you, like, your name. When you have the money, send the rest of the money, send the other $10. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, what do you mean send the rest of the money when I have the money? No, I don't want to do that. Like, I want to send $10. If I want to spend $20 on a reading, I would go spend $60 or $65 on a private read down the street from my house, where that's an actual psychic medium who I can talk to and be around. I'm not spending $20 on a reading. Not saying that it's not okay, but I'm just a different person when it comes to my readings. I'm a psychic medium. I do tarot card readings. I need a different kind of reading if I'm going to spend more money. And that's just not what I want. I'm not about to spend that much money on someone who I don't feel that connected to begin with. And when I asked for a refund, she refused to give me a refund. And then when I asked her why, because I didn't receive the service, she said because I had to pay more money. And that's how I knew I got scammed. Because you will never see a good, real tarot card reader who really does this ever tell you that. I'm sorry. That lady is tricking people. I've seen people pay her $50 in one go. I don't mind charging that much money. I charge that much money for private readings. I see my clients. I see the people who are here. Private readings, that's fine. You can pay $75, $85, $90. It's $140 for private read. We sit here, we talk for an hour. Sometimes we talk for more than an hour. I don't care, because those are my private reading prices. But on YouTube, online, they are going to be $5, $10. And I tell everyone, if you want a really quick reading, you want to see how I'm feeling, these are the best places to get it. But when you have people like that who tell you, "Oh, I don't do refunds. You sent me $10. Send me more money." No tarot card reader, no spiritualist, nobody who knows the craft will ever tell you that. And therefore, she's a scam. She does not know what she's doing. So please pay attention to who you are reading to on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. All these people who claim to be psychic mediums, all these people who claim to be readers, these are people who don't know. Like, I did not ask for this. I did not ask to know how to do tarot card reading. I did not wake up one day and it was like, "Oh, I'm going to be a tarot card reader." That was not part of the plan. No problem. That was not, see you later. That was not a part of my plan. I thought I was going to school for fashion design and fashion merchandising. I was never trying to go for being a psychic. This quite literally called upon me, and I answered the call. That's just what it was. Like, it was not a choice that I had. It was just that I was called upon and I answered the call. my life changed and I realized this is what I need to do. And as soon as I realized that, a lot of things settled down in my life and I understood, okay, this is my path and I need to move forward on. That's just what it was. I wish it was different. Do I wish I wasn't psychic? I mean, no, because I like being psychic. But did I choose this life? No. So the reason why I say that is because someone who's actually a good tarot card reader, who's actually someone who's called on it, who's actually been inducted into this, who's went through initiation phase after spiritual awakening and lesson, will always tell you half the time they don't even want to accept donations. They are just doing this because this is what they're called to do. There's only one other person I think I've ever seen talk like that on YouTube too. They will just tell you like half the time they don't want to even accept money, but they know they have to survive, to live. They will let you know, I'm not going to, steal your money. If you need your money back, they'll refund you. Like if someone really got upset with me and was going back and forth with me about $10, I would have just sent it back to them. I have no problem with doing that. I do not need the money. I know who I am. I know how good of a psychic reader I am. I don't need the money to have someone go back and forth with me about that. But to keep someone's money and not even give them their service, that's stealing. That's stealing. And those are the kind of tarot card readers you want to stay away from. Anybody who tells you, hey, you have to send more money, or you have to do this, or you have to do that. No. Half the time, a psychic tarot card reader will not pressure you, an actual reader, to spend your money. They just won't. They won't pressure you to spend your money. They won't pressure you to do it. They'll do whatever you're ready to do, whenever you're ready. Then you can do whatever you want. But if you have a reader who's like, oh, well, you have to send this, there's sometimes where people don't even have enough. I'm like, oh, I don't care. We can just do the reading. That's fine. Because it's really not that serious. Now, if I was at a certain height in my career, would I do that? Yes, I still would do readings for a little bit of money because that's not the point of why we're doing readings. We're doing readings to help the collective, not to steal or gain money from the collective. If I wanted money from this, I could get money from this easy. But at the same time, like, I'm doing this to help you guys. So that's my little story. It's like a speech. Again, her name is Jamaican Scorpio Tarot. She's a Caribbean woman. Please stay away. People like that will sell you a general reading for $50 to $80 to $100 and then tell you like, oh, well, like you got all the information and I don't do refunds, where that's not true. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed my little story. If anyone wants to donate for a reading, let me know. But yeah, it's really sad that there's readers on here like this who act in that kind of fashion, who is just okay with saying stuff. I've even seen satanists who who care more than I do readers like that, like, which is wild to me, because you see a lot of Satan, I don't even know how to say, satanists on here doing readings for people, and people flock to these people, and they still give more of an in-depth reading for their price than I do this woman. I'll never forget, I think I had someone tell me that they got a 5-minute tarot card reading for $65, and I was like, oh, they got you. So yes, I hope this was informational. I hope that you learned, like, how to spot a fake reader. I will be posting a video on my channel about how to spot fake readers, how to spot people who have ill will intentions towards you when it comes to the spiritual community, because I feel like it's just gone too far. Like, it's really gone too far with the people in this community just blatantly lying to people, even on TikTok. Like, I'll see people be like, oh, donate the flowers for a reading, like, why? Like, why don't you just read from the chat? Like, it's okay. Like, if someone wants to donate flowers, maybe I'd be more inclined to look at it. But I'm going to look at the chat, because everyone just needs a reading sometimes. Everyone just needs some answers. And I am fortunate enough to have a gift that I can do that. That's like, it's so comical. It's just really comical. It's really comical how these readers act on here. But that's besides the point. I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant about some of these tarot card readers. And there's some readers who is amazing, like Jaleesa's Messages. She's great. I think she used to be called the High Priestess Tarot, but now she's something else. She's great. There's so many that are just amazing readers, and you don't even see them come on live, and it's because they know, first of all, they're not going to come on live because they want you to come when you're ready to come find them. And that's how tarot card readers are. I come on live because I don't really like being on camera, and this is kind of the only way I will be until I'm able to really put myself out there like that. But because of what I just recently went through with this one reader, I really feel more inclined to really post information about these people and who you can trust. Because it's quite literally ridiculous on these YouTubes. And you have people who hop into reader to reader to reader to reader asking the same question. And it's just like, these readers are not real half the time. I can promise you, a lot of these readers don't know. My favorite are the readers who read like this. Ask your question. No. Oh, what's the next question? No. Yeah, no. Yes. Oh, what's your question? Yes. I'm sorry. That's not a real reading to me. Like, I think that's fake. Like, what do you have a deck and you're like, oh, I'm going to read you really quick. Yeah. No. I mean, maybe, yeah, probability chance. But if you don't shuffle the cards, I don't trust it. If someone's not shuffling the cards in front of me, I don't trust it. Four of Wands. Look at that. I don't trust it. Why are you just reading random cards? You didn't even shuffle them. You didn't put the energy and the intention into the cards. Like I like, you're just shuffling a deck that's already pre-shuffled. Like, how do you really know what you pulled is really the answer? You don't. So that's another one I don't like. It's like if someone asks you like, hey, does this person love with you? And you're just like, nope, they're not in love with you. Am I gonna have kids next year? Yep, you're gonna have kids next year. Like, what? Like, if you don't shuffle the card, that does not make no sense. Oh, the other one, like, oh, your twin flame, your divine masculine is coming soon. Blah blah blah. You're gonna be in a relationship. That's also the relationship readings. I will never tell you a lie about those relationship readings on TikTok. They are so fueled with trying to get you to surrender and pay them. The only people I really trust on TikTok reader-wise are readers who are astrologers, because they be saying some true stuff. Like if they're also an astrologer and they're a reader, you have a good one. You really do have a good one. But even the astrologers, sometimes you'll see people who don't really know about astrology charge you like $200 to have a birth chart reading, and all they do is go to Astro Cafe and read off of what they say on Astro Cafe. Like, do you really understand the concepts of my birth chart? So really doing your due diligence and finding people who really do this and really put themselves out there, because like not everybody can be psychic. It's like not everybody is a reader. Not everybody knows what they're doing. There are people who are just doing this for money. Like there really are people who just. I was just on the phone before I came here, and I was having a conversation with my friend, and she was saying basically the same thing I was saying about this lady where I had problems with, because she owned a spiritual business. I owned a spiritual business, and I wanted to come together with her and merge. But when things got tough on me, she was very like, but if anyone knows, like spirituality wise, when you're connected to someone, you not only that you help, but like you just try to put yourself so you can help the person around you. I feel like that's any good friend. But then it's like realizing, okay, she never wanted to be my friend. She always just wanted to prey on me and gain money and gain opportunity for me. And I don't vibe with that energy. It's not me. Like I said, I don't do this for money. I do it for money, as you can see, but I'm not doing this with the intent of I'm going to get rich. I'm doing this with the intent of, one, I need to pay my bills, and two, it's my calling. God kind of like sat me down and was like, you can't do any other job but this. And so I'm like, and it doesn't feel like work to me. I legitimately enjoy doing this. I enjoy reading my tarot cards, which is why I do not mind doing readings for free. I did readings for free for the last 2 months straight, just free readings. I think this is the first day that I'm doing paid readings because I have to pay bills. I have to, unfortunately, America is going through financial, economic chaos, and I need to pay for my bills, kind of whatever. But I just want to give a good reading. Like, what makes me happy, what satisfies me, is knowing that I connected with your energy and you liked what I said, and it's confirmation after confirmation. Like the confirmations, that gets me going. When I start seeing like things are happening and you're telling me that, yeah, that's right, and you're like, how did you know that? And I'm like, I don't know how I knew that. That gets me going. That's what keeps me doing it, because I'm just like, bro, I must be crazy psychic. Like, I literally sit there, I'm just like, wow, I'm really psychic. Like, that I really do this. Like, this is really my life, But yeah. And guys, let me know if you have any questions or if you'd like to donate for a reading. I see a couple of people in here. We've been coming in and out. We have 6 likes, so make sure if you haven't liked yet that you do, and you subscribe to the channel, because it's open to everybody right now. And then maybe tomorrow we're going to do some free readings, but I definitely wanted to start doing more of like the paid and the free, just because it's really hard sometimes with the people who do pay during the free reading segments, because I feel bad that the free readers have to wait for so long. It really makes me feel bad. That they're not like, they have to be pushed back and they're waiting because someone donated for 2 questions, and I'm not a type of reader who doesn't like to fully express. That's a whole nother thing I can talk about. If you get a reading and this person's like, to answer your question, oh, this is what happened, this is da 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 da, and that blah blah blah, and that's that, and you're done. Yeah, thank you so much for coming. And you just spent $10 on the reading or $5 on the reading. That's not a good reader. That's not a good reader. That's a reader who wants money. That's a reader who wants money. That's also another red flag in a reader, because I don't know any reader who can just be like, let me pull out 3 cards and not say everything. Oh, look at that. The Moon, the Fool, the 5 of Cups, the Moon. Everything that's on my mind right now. Like, I'm reading like maybe for like 5 minutes per person. I'm like, damn, like I gotta chill out because I'm reading for too long. Maybe like 6 to 7 minutes per person. And I've had 10 people in here. That's times 6 people. That's an hour. It's an hour. So, it's interesting. It's really interesting how the different kind of readers. And now I'm not saying everyone should read like me. I'm not saying that at all. People have different ways that they read. If you look at Tyler Henry, how Tyler Henry off of the E channel, I think, or Bravo, how he kind of reads is a little bit how I read. The way he kind of intercepts the information is kind of like me, and I'm starting to. It actually helped me a lot watching him read for people, because I'm like, oh, he's just seeing pictures. I see pictures when I'm reading, so that may mean something. I'm supposed to put 2 and 2 together when I see the picture. It may not be the exact same thing that person. I'm like, exactly what the picture means to that person isn't what I'm supposed to say, but what it means to me when I see that picture is what I'm supposed to say. So that has helped me in my little journey of becoming more in tune with my abilities, because I am someone who can also see pictures whenever I'm reading, and I see things, and I also hear things sometimes. And I actually, I think all my senses are activated, because sometimes I think I've done a reading where someone got bashed in the head, this girl's her boyfriend who was murdered, got bashed in the head. I remember thinking how she did not post this. She did not say that that's what happened. She just told me he was murdered. And I remember thinking how much my head hurt at the time, and my right side of my head just kept hurting. It kept hurting. And I ended up telling her that, just saying, I was like, oh, my head hurts. And she's like, your head hurts? I was like, yeah, it's on the right side. It just hurts. She's like, that's the side he got hit. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh, wow. That's wild. That's just wild. But I've gone through crazy experiences with this spirituality to know, I have to pay attention to my whole body when I do readings because I could be picking up on things. But there's a lot of readers who just give you the 1-2, you know, and that's not okay. That's just not. That's not gonna get you where you need to go. Just know if you over here, you always gonna get to where you need to go. So you know about the outbreaks, the recalls on all the stuff. So it's like recall right now on meat, on chicken, on what is it, milk, on the silk milks, on cheese, on there's just a lot of recalls. And the recall right now is on candy, right? And my friend is just like, that's where I can, she says, that's where I draw the line. Absolutely not. Because the recall is on candy. I'm like, that's where you draw the line on candy? She's just like, nope, can't do it. That's hilarious. That's so funny. I never thought that candy would be the one where people are like, yeah, nah, this can't happen. Who's still in here, guys? Let me know who's still in the room with me here. Miss Erica, if you're still here, let me know. But yes, I'm going to hang out for another 15, 20 minutes. We're going to wait to see if anybody would like to donate for a reading. Unless you guys have any questions about me, my journey, about tarot card reading, about how to spot people who aren't good tarot card readers, what you need to know to stay away from them, how to protect yourself, like feel free to comment that. Like I'm an open book. I have been spiritually attacked. I have been through hell and back when it comes to my spirituality. And as the more I grow, the more I understand and the more I feel just good with and really feel really good and certain about the certain things that I've gone through when it comes to spirituality. So if you guys have any questions, because there's some people like, what's his name? I think his name is Marky Mark. Hi, Erica. I think his name is Marky Mark on here. There's another tarot card reader. Like he's just a guy who does tarot card reading. He just does a reading. Like, he doesn't even think about it. Like, you know what I mean? There's no intention about it. There's nothing backing it. You know what I mean? It's wild. It's really wild to see like people like that. People go. They spend money with him. You know what I mean? They spend ample amount of money and ample amount of time giving money to these people. Not saying like Marky Mark is a bad reader. He's decent. You know, he's good. He's okay. He's there. He'll give you a reading, but you can tell when someone influences their thoughts, influences the reading. Now, I've learned how to differentiate my personal feelings on other people's lifestyles versus the readings. I just had to learn that because I realized that my personal feelings were getting in the way. Anytime I'd read, I'd be like, oh, I don't feel like that's true. And then I'd read and I'd be like, well, it's quite the opposite. You know, so I learned to know that just because I think that way doesn't mean it's always the truth. And there's difference between my own opinions and things like that. So, yes, let me know if you would like a reading. Ooh, girl, I'm tired. I feel like I've just been talking for the past like 15, 20 minutes about these readers. Because Jesus Christ. I have a new message request. Who is that? Okay. Hold on. I sent something to someone I know. Ooh, I'm tired. I was about to say. They said they were going to cut off my phone. I was like, no, they ain't. I don't feel like doing that. Problem. Hatefulness. I'm tired. I feel like there's someone who keeps coming in and out. I'm like, where do you want to go? You want a reading? This is what I do all day. I'm gonna show you. I watch slapped ham videos on my iPhone. This one's a good one. So this one was the picture of it. Look at that, scary. That looks scary. But that's what I do all day. When I tell you I really do this, like this is my life. Like it really is my life. Like I watch scary videos. Like I'm into this. Like this is my life. Like I really do this. There's some people who say they do this and they really don't. But I really do this. Oh God, but let me know. I'm gonna stay on till 5 p.m. It is 4:17 Eastern Standard Time, so 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna wait until then, and then if not, I'm gonna head out because your girl gotta get ready to go into a comedy show. Enjoy myself because I deserve it. I really do. I've been stressed. But like you guys are here, but you're not talking to me. Like just talk to me, senpai. Is Ari here? Oh, thank you, Lux. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. I hope you like, my little rant. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah. I try to make sure, um, people just know. I know, like, there's no quote unquote right way to do spirituality, but there's a right way to set intention, And I like to keep people informed because it really upsets me. A lot of people already have problems with this just based off of social media and the government. Yeah, no, I agree. It really has. It really, really has. Like, and I like to stay transparent with everyone. Like I said, this wasn't my plan to be a psychic. I did not get up one day. It was just like, yeah, I'm psychic now. Like that wasn't it. Let me get some tarot card readings because I can make money. Literally, like I did this by accident and I didn't even charge people at first. It was later on where I was told that I should probably charge more. But I think as I gotten older, it's just sickening and it's sad that like so many people misuse this. They misuse this because you can't measure someone's psychic ability. Like, how are you supposed to do that? I don't think we have that. We don't have that kind of technology, and we don't even modern day science, at least the modern day science they're letting us know about, doesn't even like to measure psychic abilities or utilize it in that kind of way. So it's just like it's just sad because there's so much misinformation about it, and the people who do stuff like that, they almost co-sign the misinformation, and it's just like it's not why tarot cards was made. That's not why it's here. It's literally supposed to help you through your emotional life, your emotional depths, help you understand just what's going on in your day to day. Like, yeah, can it be used inappropriately? Yeah, but like, a knife cuts food, but you can stab people with a knife as well. Like it makes me very sad because I came into this because I was called into it, and just seeing how people come into this just for some money, it's sad. It makes me sad. Believe me, if I can make millions of dollars and not have to charge anyone for my readings, I would just read for free. It would just be it. But unfortunately, America hates me right now. But it's not even that. I also think like after COVID, there was so many people who were in search of spirituality because like no one knew what was happening, and I think just so many people took advantage of it. Of that, like he told me a few months ago. Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of challenges. It was very different. It was really like decompressing and taking apart my logical mind and opening it up to spirituality. And that was very difficult because I'm not in the past I wasn't someone who was um very spiritual at all. Like if you asked me, I didn't believe in God. I thought God, I was like, if God's around, well, he can show himself because God, I don't play no games anymore. I would say a lot of stuff, but now it's like, you know, you live and you learn. But to see people who just don't care and take advantage of this practice, it's really disheartening. But that's what it pushes me though to when I do see things like that, especially after that happened to me specifically, it pushes me to really do this and put myself out there in that way so that people like that become more known. You know what I mean? Like you know what to look out for. You know what to see. You know who's doing what and who's saying what and in what kind of way. Like you know what to look. At least the people who come to my channel. Now, like I said, people can go to her channel. The devil's always going to get money. You know what I mean? The devil's always going to charge you arm and leg. Like I kid you not, this lady was paid $50. After that, this lady still paid $50 to get a reading from her, and I was like, people are literally wild. Like on this, like I was like, if I saw that as someone who does readings, I saw that I would never pay anything, but like it was like, and what was crazy what she was saying was just general, you don't need the man, you can go find someone else. I mean, I can go to a therapist and they can tell me that. Like that's not why someone's coming to you for a tarot card reading. So it's coming for you for a tarot card reading for in-depth look on a spiritual take of it, not like you telling me I don't need a man. Of course I don't. Like you hear that on TikTok every day. You know what I mean? That's nothing new. But people fall for it. People fall for it, and it sucks. It sucks because they'll look at me and they'll be like, "Oh, you're fake," and I'm like, "I'm really not," but we can figure it out. No, not at all. Doesn't proper shuffle at all. I remember when I couldn't even do this. Like I taught myself how to do this. I would struggle with shuffling the cards like that. It's literally like, does this person love me? Yes. Am I gonna have the baby I want? Yep. What's gonna happen tomorrow? You're gonna die. What? Like what? How do you know? Like, Come on, friend. Don't do that to me. I hate readers like that. I really do. I really do. I really do. I really do. I'm not a big fan. I use the pendulum, but I'm not a big fan of a pendulum, and I'm not a big fan of the rods because you can move the rods in your hand. It actually uses the shock waves of your like your body to move back and forth. So like if you're able to really control that part of yourself, you can move the rods. Now, I'm not saying 100% the rods are wrong because I have not personally used rods like that. I've had them. I've used them. I mean, I've not used them in my practice, but I've had help. If I can speak, I have held them before and attempted to use them. But I did have a pendulum. I wasn't really connected to a pendulum. It didn't really resonate with me using a pendulum. But I know it does for a lot of people, and I know you can get accurate readings from them. It's just not my cup of tea. Like I have a good friend of mine who does use pendulum, and she does get accurate birth readings. But it was interesting because when she read for, so we were getting into a Facebook group, and we were trying to like do like tarot card readings and whatnot. And she read for the group members because before you do it, you have to be an approved reader. You have to get approved by one of the people. So I remember she read for them and I read for them, and I got instantly approved. They were like, "Okay, cool, you got it. Go ahead." But she actually got declined, and then they told her like she needs to be more descriptive. Like you can't be so generic and whatnot. And she was like, "I don't know what I did," and I'm like, "Oh, I mean, I don't think tarot card reading is her thing. I think it's more of like she's more of um, a pendulum reader when it comes to like pregnancies and things like that. And there's readers who I feel like who can channel from those things. Those things. I don't know. I'm still in that part of my spiritual journey where I'm like, I don't know. If all these tools of divination, like I'm very old fashioned when it comes to like these are old fashioned. Using tarot cards are very old fashioned because of how long and how far back. I think tarot cards dates back to the 14th century, where they were first found in Italy. But you could in the past people use bones, oracle bones. That's what they use, and I actually resonate with oracle bones. They're really hard to read. Personally, I don't know how to read oracle bones, but that is for me personally. I feel like the next step is using like bones to make accurate readings because this is a part of me, but I do feel like the bones are like resonate more with my person and just like my culture, my tradition. But there's some people who make real healthy practices off of just the rods. I can't remember what they're called, like something rods. What are they called? The rods. The rods for divination. Dowsing rods. Divining rods. I think that's what they're called. How much do they cost? Maybe I should get them. Look, they're like $15. They're not inexpensive. But people say like they find spirits when they get it. I don't know if you ever seen that lady on TikTok where she's like, is Jesus with me? And then Jesus is like, yeah. And they're like, and she asks like, so did you die on the cross? And he's like, no, I didn't die. Yeah, no, honestly, I really don't feel like I need tools. I think like personally, I've always been that person where I could look for I could always see spirits. That's always something I was able to do. I was always seeing spirits. I was always hearing people call my name. I was always feeling energies. That was just always that. I think like personally me, like I have to put myself more into those situations. I was afraid at first, but now like being so stagnant in with the lawsuit that's going on in my life right now and things like that, I've been more open to doing things like that. Like if I still lived alone, there was like this haunted doll that was for sale that I wanted to purchase just to push a lot of like the already spiritualness that I have more in the better direction so I can open up more of my clairvoyance and things like that. But I think eventually you don't need it. You can receive energies, and I want to get to the point where like I'm meditating, and I can actually meditate with ancestors and see them and feel them. And there was actually a time, oh my god, where I did that. This actually scared me. I think this is why to this day meditation kind of scares me. I'll never forget. I went into this really deep meditation. When I meditate, I smoke a little bit. I light an incense. I put crystals in my hands, and I meditate. And I meditate. I remember I meditated deeply, 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 very deeply, very deeply. And I think I did it for like an hour. And I got up, and I felt good, and I just, went about my day. That night, I'll never forget the night after I did this meditation. I went to sleep, and I remember waking up in a place. I don't know if you know if you know like Bear in the Big Blue House. I think that's what it is. It's like that like almost golden retriever looking bear. And it's like the big house, and then they have that moon in the thing, and it looks a little weird, but like it's always like nighttime randomly. I don't know. But it basically was like a big house, and I remember like walking into the kitchen, and the windows, there was no windows. It was just like all open. There was no windows, and the door was open, like the back door to this kitchen. So think of like a normal kitchen with an island that has like maybe windows on either sides of the counter, and they're wide open, like nothing blocking it, just outside, and then a door, like a back door. And I remember thinking, like, where am I? And then in the corner of my eye, it was like a Michelin man walking. And he looked like an upside down Michelin man. And he's like walking past, and I see him moving past the window. And then he goes through the door, and then he goes in, and he goes to touch me. And I get scared, and I wake up. But when I woke up is the reason why I remember this dream. Because when I woke up, I saw sacred geometry everywhere. Everywhere. Like when I tell you, like it was symbols, like it was like I just saw symbols. Symbols everywhere. When you like get hit on top of the head and you see stars, right? But like it's just like that like flashes of light in your head. No, I didn't see flat. I saw actual symbols to the point where I was blinking my eyes to try to like am I seeing what I'm seeing? Like is this really, I have no idea. I don't know. Like I literally was just like, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Like, is this really happening right now? Like, and I just remember being so scared and couldn't go back to sleep because I was literally just blinking. I was like, is this really happening? But I was I was in the dark, so like I could really see all the symbols everywhere. I just remember looking around like, oh my god, and I got so scared, and like I really, I'll say like honestly after that like meditation, it like I had to take a step back because I was like it was intense. Like I don't know what I unlocked. I don't know what I did. I knew I was safe. I wasn't scared in the sense of like I thought something bad was going to happen to me, but I definitely know like when they tell you you can go into different places, like I hope I don't sound crazy. This is probably why people, they might sound like crazy. When you can go into different realms, like it is true. Like you really can. Like it's hard. Like I don't know how I did that. I don't know what I did. It was like at the very beginning of my spiritual journey too. Like I wasn't even associating myself with the word psychicness. I didn't do tarot card readings at this time. I didn't even have like my spiritual break at this time. Yeah, get like it was absolutely loony. Like I was like I was so new into spirituality. And I remember asking my friend like, how do you meditate? He was like, what do you mean, how do you meditate? I was like, how do you meditate? Like I've never meditated before. And he was like, you just sit there. And I was like, you just like sit? He was like, yeah, you just sit. I said, okay, well, I'll just sit. Fuck. Like I don't know how to meditate. And then I was like, so how do you use the crystals? Like you just put them in your hand. And I'll never forget, I was in the middle of my living room when I did this meditation, and I could have sworn that even in the meditation, I thought I was like just making up things in my head. Like I didn't think of it as like, oh, like I'm meditating, because I was so logic based. Like I was like, spirituality isn't like, I was still just diving into it. It wasn't that real. And I can tell you another story that was wild too. Spirituality, this is like this whole time was just crazy. But I was like, spirituality is not that real. Like, it's just, it is what it is. But after that, I was just like, I don't know what that was. I would love to do it more, but that's where I'm like, I feel like my soul is supposed to travel because I want to go into those depths of like spiritualness and like meditation and doing things like that because there's really other realms out there that you can tap into with your subconscious or with just your consciousness period that we really don't know about. Like I think the very first thing too, I'll tell you this one last story and then I'm gonna head off of here. But the very first one where I really was just like, this is wild. I till this day, I really can't tell you what happened. And then, like I don't know. I think that you know what? I can tell you, but at the same time, I don't understand it because it took something from a different religion. So I was raised Catholic, right? And at this time, I think I was just watching tarot card pick a cards on my phone, but it was nothing serious. It was nothing crazy. I was listening to like Twin Flame stuff, right? But it was like, I was like not thinking anything of it. Like this wasn't like anything too wild. There was this guy who I really liked. His name was like Matt and I really liked him, but he was racist. He was such a white racist man. But we used to be cool. We used to be friends, but he was definitely racist because he was like, I don't know, like that. I don't really prefer black women. I'm like, oh, okay, but you flirt with me all the time. But that's besides the point. So he had this giant backyard that was like beautiful. It was like woodsy, and the way his parents did it, it was just like a wooden escape. Like you could just go back there, do like a little pit fire. There was like these like what's it called saw things all over the place. Like I don't even know what's called, like dust saw all over the place by the fire pit, so that things don't get or something else, so they don't get on fire. It was just really nicely done, but it looked like you were in the woods still, and you just had like articles of the backyard everywhere. Um, so he's just like, oh, like you should come over, we can smoke, and like we were cool, but used to piss me off all the time. But like I was just like, oh, I don't know. He was like, no, come over, let's smoke. I said, oh, okay. So I get up, I get ready, we go, and it was like after going out, I think I dropped him off at home because I was one of the only people who could drive. I think I dropped him off at home, and then we went into his backyard. I said, okay, cool. And when I went there, we were talking, and he's a biology major, and I always like people, not biology, botanist. Yeah, he's a botany major. So I always like guys who are into chemistry, botany, anything like that. Any scientific field, that's like my my weak spot for men is like when you're in the science field. I love a guy in STEM. But when I was chatting with him, I remember just like talking to him like and being like, we're like talking or flirting, and I would ask him like questions, and I'm like, dude, you're so smart. Why do you act like a jackass all the time? And he would be like, oh well, Ashley, like it's because I just like to mess around, and he'd be like, you do it too, and I'm just like, so wait, this whole time you've just been acting like a jackass because you're joking? And he was like, yeah. So we were like having conversation. It was good conversation. And I remember thinking, like, I don't know what got us onto this conversation. Mind you, this is the middle of the night. This is like 2 a.m. We're in the woods and we're talking about life, right? We're talking about the world and life and what's in it. And I'm just like, what do you think is out there? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, don't you find it crazy, like life and the world and spirituality? He was just like, you really want to know something, Ashley? I was like, what? He's like, this world isn't made for us. And I was like, wait, what? Yeah, honestly, yeah. He was like, the world isn't made for us. I said, what do you mean? He said, this world, we harvest the world. Like, that's what we do. We harvest the world. He said, the bugs are made for the world. He said, the bugs, the animals, the trees, this is their home. This isn't our home. When he said that, it was like something locked in my mind. I shit you not. When he said that, I like thought about it and I was like, whoa. And I remember looking up into the wood line, right? I'm like looking up and I see an mandala just pop out big, like, And this is like I told you, I was raised Catholic. Mandalas are used in Hinduism. It's like big. It was a green mandala just opened up in the back. Hi, Chelsea. And I was like, "Are you like? What did I just see?" But I'm next to this guy. Like we're vibing, we're having a good conversation, so I don't want to freak out right now. But I'm seeing a mandala. I saw the mandala just open up right in the middle of my eyes on the skyline. Where did that come from? Where did the mandala come from? I'm literally sitting there in disbelief. Like I felt like my life, literally that day, my life changed completely. I was like, oh my goodness, like this is just wild. Like spirituality is really crazy. I absolutely adore it. I always like pray to God and ask them like what should I do for my life because I never felt meant to be. Hey Chelsea, if you would like a reading, feel free to donate, okay, humbun? I always pray to God like to tell me like where my direction is because I never felt like I fit in anywhere, like in fashion. Even though I went to school for fashion, I love fashion. I was really good at fashion. I never felt like I fit in fashion and like being a lawyer or a doctor, any of these professions. I couldn't fathom doing that for the rest of my life. But when it comes to spirituality, there's so much unknown that like I think like my little brain just loves it. Like that is just so unknown. It's so not talked about or not studied or there's not a lot on it. So it gives me the opportunity to just explore. So, those are my little stories. I have more stories about my spiritual journey, just going. And I can actually even show you the mandala because it was like the heart chakra, I think, opened. But it was crazy. So it was literally like something like this. But imagine it like, in a night sky in the background. I literally saw something like this just grow out of the skyline. Oh, yeah, let me tell you something. If there's no shame in my game, I think the reason why I'm so open about sharing this is because I came from such a logical background. Like I shit you not, if 1 plus 1 did not equal 2 or equal 2, I would fight you for you to the end of time if you told me it equaled something else. Like I was so logical on things. I was so like analytical. I was so like, okay, this and this doesn't make sense, so obviously it's not true. I was so like that it almost knocked me on my feet to make me change. So that's why I'm like, I don't mind sharing this because like I remember like being afraid of telling people I was psychic, but then it's just like I am. Like I really wish I was different for people. I really wish like I could show them what I used to go through, but like this is just what it is. Like I don't know what else to tell you. This is like my day to day. So it's one of those things where I've been so on the far left that I can now know the far right exists just because of how much I've been pushed that way. So I have no problem. No, that's exactly what it was. And I remember like asking, and when I say God, I don't mean the biblical God. I do whoever I believe in, whatever God resonates with whoever. Like my God is different from your God, is different from the next God. So it's just like I say God, I mean universe, but I challenge the universe. I was like, show me. I want to see what you have to offer. Like, show me, show me. Like, if you guys are real, if someone is really here, I want to see it, bro. I'll never say that again. I'll never say that again. I'll never say that again. That's out. That's not. You should never do that. Don't challenge the universe, because let me tell you, I will never say that again. Mm-mm, mm-mm. It is not happening because enough of an experience for a lifetime. See you in the next carnation. No, I'm not coming back. Here's me. I am not coming back. I always have to remember, like, I'm an earthly person because, like, I don't think earthly, and I think that's also a reason why I never felt connected to a lot of things on earth is because I don't think my spirit, my soul is from this planet. I really don't. I think my soul is from a different planet. I do think I was really sent here to raise the vibration, and it's just like seeing my family dynamic, seeing just people like this where in time I reincarnated in to have this consciousness to even have these conversations. I can see why I'm here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can see why I chose in my path to be here in this moment with you, talking to you right now and doing this. Like, just knowing what I know now, it makes so much sense. Like, I can even say with my family, like my family dynamic is all over the place. Like, no one supports each other. Family doesn't support each other. Family doesn't do anything with each other. Like, it's literally quite the opposite of family. And I think like a lot of times, like I was here with my cousins to bring the families back together because I like not like I'm like a savior complex, but I can see the problems. Like, I can see the spell work, um the spiritual what should I say, the collapse of the spirituality of the connection that may have happened through hardships or stealing, lying, doing all that stuff within my personal family. Like, I see why I'm here and what I need to do, as well as like even going in my chart, like it talks a lot about like my position of life is to fix a lot of my family sector. Like, I'm here to fix my family and to recreate a family just lineage period, to move it forward in a different direction. That's personally my personal journey in my chart, which is why, like, I'm supposed to do this and I'm supposed to technically make a lot of money and be in the spirit in the public eye, even though I don't want to be a lot of the time. I know that I have a bigger purpose here, which I'm starting to get more and more okay with as I do more tarot readings and just live this life more. I just want to be of service and help people and bring people the information they need and heal them. And through healing myself, I hope I can heal people. And through finding spirituality through myself, I hope people can see their own sense of spirituality and wake up from this NPC thing called life and not have to think so, logical and earthly and 3D, and they can step into the 4D, the 5D, the 6D, and understand that like we are so limitless and this life is so much more than just like getting up every day and going to work. And like, what I mean? Like, you don't have to live that way. You literally can live 10,000 lives in, course of 10 years, you know what I mean? So that's my purpose. Oh, I love talking to you guys. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed that you Lux and Chelsea, if you're still here, and Miss um, Erica, Erica, Erica. Oh, thank you. Of course. Yeah, honestly, and that's why I'm like, you'll start. Just know the this next 10 years is going to be the new coming of the warm souls. That's why I feel like I've been pushed. Like, as soon as the age of Aquarius came, I feel like I have been pushed into a lot more of doing this, of like being out more and being in the face of people. And it's because of the stuff that's happening with celebrities, with the genocide, with the politics, with the economics all over the world, and the overconsumption, and just like the stealing, the lying. And you will see a lot more of like Taurus people, because I'm a Taurus and we're all about foundation. Like, you'll see a lot of Taurus people start coming out and start fixing things, like start doing things and starting to change stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if you see like you'll just start to see more of that. Like, start seeing more of like the Taurus people who have high earth signs are going to be rebuilding a lot of it and it's going to be in the push of the Aquarian way, which is bringing into new. But how you start something new is by demolishing the old, which is what we've been going through, and then we're pushing in the new technology, which is why AI came. You're going to see a lot of people change the way they eat food in America. We're not going to be eating food the same way. It's all Torresian right there. You see people like money, like all the things that the sectors of life is all. These are all Torresian things, like hearing, seeing, feeling, all that stuff. It's like the atmosphere is changing, and we're in the last couple years of Saturn and Taurus, especially. Or is it Saturn? It's one of either Saturn or Uranus. It's one of those in Taurus. So you're going to see a lot of changes the next couple of years just in how people are comfy. But that's why like there was an influx of like athleisure for a little bit, because Taurus was like, okay, we need to calm down. We need self-love. Self-love started to be very popular. Doing self-care days started to be very popular. That's because Taurus was in that part of like making sure you take care of yourself and take the time. Like I'm the queen of taking care of myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love me. I love me some me. But I am, guys, gonna head out of here. If no one has a question, I think it's like 6 more minutes. If nobody has a question, feel free. If no one has a question in 6 minutes, I'm gonna hop off. But if you do, feel free to post and donate $5 for 2 questions and then $10 for 3 and Oracle pools at the end of each question. I'm still taking me. I'm just chit chatting, talking about life. But I really do appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who supported me, everybody who's been here. It's really been a pleasure being able to do this. And I honestly feel so blessed and I'm so grateful that I do even have this to do. Like it's I've always wanted to know what my little gift was, and I know like this is definitely it. Speaking of gifts, look at our gift to us is Miss Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom. Who would have thought Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom with Katy Perry? It's really wild. And he just sits there like, look at my love. Look at her. She's just so great. Who would have thought? They didn't even kiss all the way. But yes, I think I'm actually going to head out early because I'm tired. I'm going to take a shower and get ready to get out of here. But I appreciate you guys. If anyone wants to know more about my journey, spiritual journey, feel free to email me, shout me out, let me know. I can really post like actual videos and anything like that about my spiritual journey and help everybody else on their journey. But I will talk to you guys later. I appreciate you. You enjoy your night, evening, morning, wherever you are. And I hope you stay blessed and you get everything you want in this life. Bye. Of course. Thank you so much. Bye, hun bun.